a KQED television production.
It's like holy mother of comfort food.
Throw it down, it's noodle crack.
You have to be ready for the heart attack on a platter.
Okay, I'm the bacon guy, right?
Oh, it just did a jig every time I dipped into it. It just completely blew my mind.
I felt like I had a mouthful of raw vegetables and dry dough. Oh,
yes.
Please, I want the dessert first.
Yes.
Told me you had to wait.
Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by IRG has thousands of natural stone surfaces, all in stock today. IRG, online at marblecompany.com. Bay Area Subaru dealers. Opportunities to test drive the 2014 Subaru XV Crosstrek Hybrid are available at local Subaru dealers. Subaru, online at subaru.com. Located at the southern gateway to Napa, Jameson Ranch Vineyards offers handcrafted wines, chef's food pairings, and weekly live music. JamesonRanch.com. Oakland International Airport, offering new flights to Europe, Hawaii, and all across the USA. Oakland International. Park close, fly on time. With whole toasted sesame seeds, garlic, ginger, and other natural ingredients, soy vey sauces and marinades bring a taste of Asia to your favorite dishes. Support KQED's vehicle donation program and donate a car to help raise funds for quality public media. Powered by Cars.
Hi, I'm Leslie Sabraco. Welcome to Check Please Bay Area, the show where regular Bay Area residents review and talk about their favorite restaurants. Now we have 3 guests and each one recommends one of their favorite spots and the other 2 go check them out to see what they think. We're going to celebrate flavors and influences from Asia. It's a little different show this time because we're revisiting 3 restaurants from previous series. We start in Alameda with Jacob Battersby's favorite place, Dragon Rouge Restaurant. It's moved since we visited. Now it's much bigger with a patio and water views and lots more cocktails. Mom's still cooking in the kitchen though, and the recipes remain the same. Now located on Blanding Avenue, look for Dragon Rouge Restaurant.
I'm Jimmy Lou.
And I'm Dan Nguyen.
And we're from Dragon Rouge in Alameda. Well, the family was started with my brother Scott, myself, and our cousin Dan.
It was actually my 30th birthday, I remember it. And I had this great idea, and I was like, let's open a restaurant. And they're like, okay, let's do it. And then, a year later, we were open. Really, it happened really fast. And, 5 years later, we're still here. We're happy. To decide on the recipes, we sat around in a circle and basically asked ourselves what we craved when we were away from our parents.
It's only natural for our mom to be in the kitchen, and she's here every day. All of our customers get to see her. They still call her mom, just like we do.
Mom works really, really hard. She's probably the hardest worker here. She spends hours and hours every day to make sure that the food comes out right, and that's her main purpose. All she wants is the food to come out the way she makes it.
We put a lot of pride into our bar using the same ingredients that the kitchen uses.
We really like to support our community. One way we do that is by donating a lot of food and gift certificates to nonprofit organizations, and also featuring local artists like our very own Vera, who has art here today.
All right, Jacob, you grew up in Alameda, didn't you?
I did. I'm an island boy. Yes,
yeah.
I did.
You look like it. Very laid back.
Oh, thank you. Thank
boy.
you very much.
What is it about Dragon Rouge that draws you in?
Right. Well, growing up in Alameda, I've always been aware of, new things that come into town. It's definitely progressing and getting a lot better, more, restaurants. And Dragon Rouge, I love Vietnamese food. This place, it's just felt a little more alive. Mm-hmm. Than your average kind of hole in the wall with great food, and I just love the kind of contemporary takes that they have on traditional Vietnamese dishes. So,
and what's your go-to dish?
Oh my gosh! Every time. Well, first of all, I have to start off with the aloe sake tini. So they do, sake you would think, okay, Japanese. They do that. They have a full bar, but they also have this, and it tastes like heaven water. It's like,
I love that.
It's so tasty. So we had a couple of those, and then I always get the bouncing beef. They're cubes of wok-fired filet mignon, and then it's served over a bed of watercress, and you dip it in this lime pepper sauce, which is amazing. So I get that, and I also always get the catfish clay pot. which is again another thing. If you've ever had a clay pot before, it's served in a bubbling pot with nuoc mam sauce, it's fish sauce, with wonderful vegetables, broccoli, zucchini, onions.
You're shaking your head over there.
And the catfish is just like, oh, it's just melting.
What did you
in
have
mouth.
when you went, Lori?
Well, I think I missed a lot of what you just mentioned, but they sound worth going back for. They had a very diverse menu, lots of things. I liked that their menu actually had some of the favorites or popular items in bold, so that helped guide us in choosing. But they had they had a variety of rolls to choose from, but luckily they had a sampler platter with that came out with 3 different sauces, so we were able to try a little bit of both the fresh rolls and more of the crispy rolls, and everything was really, really great. They had a crispy potato roll that was really divine.
Yeah.
And these are the family recipes. I mean, these, they came from Vietnam, the family, the family, and so these are family recipes. Now, Bob, again, did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
I have never been to a Vietnamese restaurant.
Really? This was your
right,
first
and?
experience? Oh boy.
And?
What fun.
Oh,
cool. Nice. Awesome.
What was your favorite?
We also did the sampler plate on the rolls, which was fantastic. Very, very nice. And then we went for the combo barbecued platter, which included pork, chicken, and beef, and shrimp. There was more food than we could eat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Vera suggested next time in, do the bouncing beef,
Yes.
Okay,
which sounded good.
It's really,
And
really
at
good.
the table next to us was a sea bass that I wanted to go over and just take a little slice.
You should have. Come on.
Well, next time.
Next time. And what about cocktails? Because you did mention they have quite an extensive cocktail list.
Yeah, they do. They have a full bar, great wines, also a little local Alameda wines. And
They also had some Vietnamese and Thai beers, so it was hard to choose. There were some cocktails that called out to me, but I ended up going for the Vietnamese beer the waitress recommended.
Oh, nice. Which one? Do you remember what it was?
It was the 33, Export 33, and it was very good.
One of the nice things is that, which I didn't realize, they have a happy hour from 5 to 6, which is a 2-for-1 happy hour.
I like your thinking on this one.
We got there at 5 to 6, and Vera, our waitress, said, "You just caught it, and so order now." So I'm thinking you're going to get 2 glasses in front of you shoved in at 5 minutes. It wasn't that way. They presented it and waited for us to have our entree before bringing the second cocktail.
Isn't that lovely?
That's
so
cool.
great service.
Absolutely fantastic.
very
What about
friendly.
value or kid friendly? Is this spot?
Yeah, I definitely think you can get to your higher end dishes, if you want to do that, and then also it's a great place for lunch. They have these $3 banh mi sandwiches, like grilled chicken. I don't know if you've ever had a traditional Vietnamese banh mi. Those are great. And you can. There's something for everyone there, I think.
And then you can
All
go for a
walks.
stroll on the beach.
Yes, and Alameda, I'm always going to be, pitching my town. I love it there. It's flat, beautiful Victorians. The beach is there.
Right.
We took a nice walk after to the beach, watched the sunset over San Francisco, and it's just a fun city. I love it there.
You really are a beach
I'm biased.
guy. You're biased.
I'm biased,
You're biased.
but hey.
All right,
yeah.
Dragon Rouge is your spot, so
Yes.
tell everyone why they have to go.
Well, I think that Dragon Rouge is it's a hip, colorful, fun atmosphere with exciting takes on contemporary or on traditional Vietnamese family recipes.
All right, and Bob.
If I were in Alameda, I'd go.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely tasty Vietnamese food, very friendly, warm, inviting environment. We went with friends who live in Alameda who are already planning on going back, so we definitely plan to check it out with them again sometime.
Great.
All right. If you would like to try Dragon Rouge Restaurant,
It's on Blanding Avenue at 29th Avenue in Alameda. The telephone number is 510-521-1800. It's open for lunch and dinner every day with brunch on the weekends. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is around $20. Guest Eric Raynard loves Thai food, and Marnee Thai Restaurant is his favorite place to go for a combination of authentic street eats and traditional restaurant dishes. It was a great surprise to find out that Ali Spivak, another guest, had just returned from Thailand and after 2 visits raved about the food. On 9th Avenue in San Francisco at Marnee Thai Restaurant.
I'm Chai Siriyarn. I was born and bred in a family food business in Bangkok, Thailand. The reason that I opened the restaurant because I want to share my authentic Thai food so that people do not have to fly over to Thailand to get real Thai food. The recipes have been passed on to me for 2 generations, from my grandmother to me. So now I am passing them on to my son, who is going to take over the restaurant in the near future. I think real Thai food is very tasty and very healthy, and all the fresh herbs and spices that we use in Thai cuisine are natural antidotes. Nowadays, a lot of Thai restaurants have opted to do fusion Thai food, but I rather stick to my roots, which my ancestors have created the wonderful cuisine for Thai people to enjoy. And also, I like to share this kind of real Thai cooking to the world, so I don't want to change to anything else.
Now, Eric, you've been going to Marnee Thai for over a decade, which seems impossible since you're only, what, 29?
A little bit older, but that's okay. We started at the Irving and 23rd Avenue location. More recently, they opened the 9th Avenue location, which is very convenient. We live south of Golden Gate Park. The cuisine, the elegance of the food is the same in both locations.
And what are your favorite dishes? Because you've obviously had many of them.
We generally start with the spicy angel wings, which are chili and garlic seasoned fried chicken wings that are just elegant. We've also had the Mein Kamm, which is a roll-up with spinach leaves, peanuts, ginger, dried shrimp, and I'm forgetting some other ingredients.
And it's a very family-oriented spot. I mean, Chef Chai, who owns it along with his wife Marnee, or
yes,
May, right?
Right.
Really give that kind of comfortable, welcome into our home sort of feeling, don't they?
Yeah, that's part of the appeal for me. Chef Chai is now cooking on 9th Avenue. On this visit, we were served by their son, whose name is Kas, and he recommended the harmak, which was a snapper with a red curry mousse served on a bed of steamed eggplant done in a banana leaf, which we'd never tried before, and it was just perfect.
And authentic. And I want to talk to you about authentic because you were just in Thailand, weren't you?
Yeah, I spent a month in Thailand in October and November, and I loved this place.
Yeah.
It was so authentic. We went to some sort of high-end restaurants in Thailand, and it could have been just like in Thailand. And the same thing, the family, we called to try and make reservations, and it was just this sort of Thailand experience. It's very friendly, very chaotic. And the same thing when we went to the restaurant. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Did you have a dish that stood out when you were there?
We had an appetizer that was written on the board outside, and they called it hotcakes. And
so did we.
It's
you
basically
too.
Thai street food. And I sort of looked at it and said, oh, hotcakes, that sounds kind of interesting. It's coconut and corn kernels with some kaffir lime. And it arrives at the table, and it's these little custards in this cast iron pan, so they're crispy on the bottom and this sort of molten deliciousness in the middle. And I almost cried. I was so happy because in Thailand we ate street food every day. And here it's almost impossible to find that authentic, good street food. You get curries and stir fries.
Right.
And this was just identical to what you get in Thailand.
I'm told that people from Thailand come to eat in this restaurant because Chef Chai cooks the authentic recipes.
Ah,
great.
Did you have the same experience, Susan?
We had such a fantastic time. Thank you. We loved the Penang pork curry, which was a special. It was so tender, and you would just stab it with your fork. It just fell apart. It melted in your mouth.
We actually went back.
Oh,
like 3 days later.
That's too bad.
We went back 3 days later and had the Penang pork at the location on 23rd.
Right.
And it was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it's not, I really liked it. It wasn't a soupy curry.
Right.
It was more just sort of, almost imbued into the meat. And it was much
Right.
more what I was used to from some of the things in Thailand, where it's not these sort of runny, brothy curries. It was very rich, and it seemed like it had been cooked forever and ever.
Right.
Oh, it was so good.
You're dreaming about it now.
I am. I'm kind of drooling a little.
Take you back. And what about value?
We were kind of laughing after our Shea Spencer experience that Marnee ties. We will definitely go back. That was fantastic. A lot of fun.
I'm glad you liked it.
Great food, great service.
Glad you liked it.
Are you a dessert eater? Do you often eat dessert there?
It's not a dessert place for us.
Right.
Did you have desserts?
Absolutely.
I was going to say, I think you're missing out.
Yes, yes.
What's
We
your favorite?
had the mango sticky rice, and it is fantastic. And the rice was just unbelievable. I mean, it's just a little al dente, perfectly cooked, that kind of salty, sweet, exactly the way it's supposed to be.
I love fried bananas and coconut ice cream, and I also wanted to get the sticky rice and mango, but Koss actually recommended the roti with coconut ice cream. We all fell apart. It was fantastic, just really wonderful.
I'm detecting, Susan, a streak of a dessert lover in you.
Very much so. I love it. We didn't even talk about Shea Spencer's desserts, but love desserts. And I actually preferred the roti to the fried banana, but they were both excellent.
Yeah. Eric, Marnee Thai is your spot, so give us a quick summary.
Neighborhood find, authentic cuisine, delicious spices, quality, flavor, value, wonderful spot.
All right, and Susan?
Great value, lots of fun, fantastic service, and phenomenal food. I will definitely go back again.
All right, Allie, would you go back again to Marnee Thai?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question. I probably have to talk myself out of going as often as I want to go. I just thought it was so authentic and probably the best Thai food I've had in San Francisco or even actually anywhere in this country.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Praise, high praise. If you would like to try Marnee Thai, it's on 9th Avenue between Lincoln and Irving Streets in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-731-9999. It's open every day for lunch and dinner. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is around $25. For our last visit, we travel back to Terrence Brewer's Butterfly Restaurant. It still makes his heart flutter when he thinks about sitting by the bay while sampling Chef Rob's Asian flavors, sipping cocktails from the bar, and listening to music too. On the Embarcadero in San Francisco at Butterfly Restaurant.
I'm Rob Lamb. I'm the chef here at Butterfly Restaurant on the Embarcadero, San Francisco. I attended culinary school in Hyde Park, New York. I was offered a fellowship position in St. Helena, Napa Valley, and that's where I met my business partner. And we decided to buy Butterfly in 2000. It's a style of food that really retains its heritage in my background, which is Vietnamese, but using California sustainability, sensibility, seasonal, fresh. Those are the mantras that I stick to with my style of food. The cowboy steak is, my beef eater steak. It's a bone-in ribeye, wood-grilled, sliced, and served over caramelized onions and house-made chorizo. We top it with this nice big knob of foie butter. We have a great happy hour that starts at 4 o'clock. It goes until 7, but then some guests will stick around until 10 o'clock, which is when we bring in a DJ. We take out some tables, and then we encourage our guests to get up and dance. We have a very diverse crowd, very nice crowd. They're here to try out this food and get a great price on it.
I don't like that.
Now, Terrence, going to Butterfly for 9 years, that's a lot of years.
Well, a little bit of disclosure, I'm a jazz guitarist. That's what I do for a living. So I had the great fortune to play at Butterfly for 9 years, going back to the location when they were on Mission Dubose, and then when they moved to the current location, Pier 33 down on the Embarcadero. So I got to taste everything on the menu, and Butterfly it really warms my heart. The food is fantastic. The flavors are bold. Everything there is fresh and interesting. It all has a Asian, Pan-Pacific flair to it.
They don't like to call themselves fusion. So
they don't. But they started sort of when that movement was really big, and there were a lot of restaurants doing it. And I think they do it better than anyone.
We've walked past that restaurant dozens of times, and I kind of discounted it because it was on the waterfront. But we had a great time there. It was fantastic. The food was really good. The Asian influences were wonderful, but not overpowering. My wife had the 5-spice ribs, and the 5-spice was perfect. It wasn't hit you over the head with the 5-spice. It was really subtle. So we had just a great meal.
I kind of similarly was apprehensive because I heard waterfront, I heard sort of Asian fusion, specialty cocktails, and usually those kind of places remind me how little money I make and how little I can actually access on those menus. But I completely loved Butterfly, and it shocked, like I was shocked when I left almost as much as I was satiated and happy, because I just had the best experience, because they had this winter menu, I guess, which they do Tuesday through Thursday, and it was a 3-course meal for $21. And you know, I'm a chicken and waffles kind of guy. That is right in my range. So I had a great experience.
They also do happy hour. From 4 to 7, I believe it's Tuesday through Friday, and it's $5 drinks. So you talk about those specialty cocktails, and you even get oyster shooters for $1, and so there's quite a value menu from that 4 to 7 happy hour.
And a lot of the appetizers are on that happy hour menu too. One of my favorite dishes there that I've been eating for 9 years, they do a fried calamari, lightly battered. It's fantastic. It has a great sauce on the top.
There's your calamari that you were looking for.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And the portions are, again, you think a restaurant like that, I could certainly see the perception from the outside might be one thing, but you could look at the happy hour menu and what you get, not only taste-wise, but then they give you really great portion size. They also do a really great, it's an ahi tuna roll that's tempura'd. And it's fantastic. It has wasabi, but then they also match the wasabi with creme fraiche. So you get the spicy and the coolness, and it's fantastic over top of black sticky rice. And the flavors are just so wonderful. And it's great atmosphere. And one of the things I've been able to see, and as being someone who's gone there for that long, is that most of the wait staff, a lot of the kitchen staff, have been there that entire time. So you're dealing with a really knowledgeable...
Which is a testament to the chef and to the owners.
And you're dealing with knowledgeable staff, and they really care about what they're doing.
And did you, when you had that prefix menu for $21, what did you get?
Well, I started out, my first course was the roast Kahlua pig in butter lettuce leaves.
Kind of their signature.
Oh my gosh, I love pork, let's be honest. And this was some of the best pork I've ever had. It was sweet, it was tender, and I'm kind of a fan of anything, like pork that you can wrap in a lettuce leaf and feel good about eating. So
there's that wee bit of healthiness.
It's just like a little outer layer, it's a veneer. And I loved it, and my dinner guest got the shrimp bisque with a puff pastry top that was like this, just huge, delicious puff pastry top. It was really doughy and amazing. My entree was phenomenal. It was the sizzling turmeric snapper, and it came out, actually every dish we got came with the warning of don't touch it. It's hot, hands off, be careful, but the snapper was phenomenal. It was served with, a lot of vegetables and also cold noodles and herbs, and again, in butter lettuce leaves. So did a lot of eating with my hands, felt good about it, finished it out with a chocolate torte with coffee ice cream that was, I totally didn't need it at the end. I was so full, already taking half of my entree home, and just powered through it. It was so good.
You had the food hangover. That's what you did.
They do banana bread pudding that is out of this world, and they serve it with coconut ice cream, and it has sliced bananas that have sort of like a toffee glaze over the top of them, and it's phenomenal. It's warm, it's tasty, the top is crispy, the inside's real gooey and nice. It's fantastic.
And what about the atmosphere, Stacy? So, it is on the water, you've got a view of the bay. And
it was lovely. I love the artwork in there. I love the sea urchin lights that they have. It's just, I love the bar. The lights behind the bar are really very cool. So it's a nice audience.
All right. This is your restaurant, Butterfly, Terrence, so wrap it up for us.
Phenomenal value, great food, bold flavors, great atmosphere, great service. Butterfly.
All right, Stacy?
Great place to go. We enjoyed the food. The food was fantastic, and it was a really good value.
All right, and Tom, would you be going back to Butterfly?
I'm going to completely go back again. A value I did not expect. Service was great. Food was phenomenal. You'll see me there for happy hour next week.
If you would like to join Tom at happy hour at Butterfly Restaurant, it's on the Embarcadero at Pier 33 in San Francisco.
The telephone number is 415-864-8999. It's open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday, brunch on the weekends. Reservations are recommended, and the average tab per person without drinks is around $35. If you missed these places the first time around, we hope you enjoyed a look back at 3 great spots. Now you have a chance to go check them out thanks to Eric Raynard and Marnee Thai Restaurant, Jacob Battersby and Dragon Rouge Restaurant, and finally Terrence Brewer and his pick Butterfly Restaurant. You can find information on all of them at kqed.org/checkplease. And don't forget, you can stay in touch with us via Facebook and Twitter. There's information from me about the wines we serve on the show too, including the one I'm drinking now. So join us next time when 3 new guests will recommend their favorite spots right here on Check Please Bay Area. I'm Leslie Siriyarn, and I'll see you then. Cheers.
This show is available on demand and online. To watch an episode, find restaurant information, or to apply to be on the show, go to our website at kqed.org/checkplease. You'll also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Check Please Bay Area is made possible by the members of KQED and by IRG has thousands of natural stone surfaces, all in stock today. IRG, online at marblecompany.com. Bay Area Subaru dealers. Opportunities to test drive the 2014 Subaru XV Crosstrek Hybrid are available at local Subaru dealers. Subaru, online at subaru.com. Just 45 minutes from the Bay Bridge, Jameson Ranch Vineyards offers handcrafted wines, chef's food pairings, and weekly live music. JamesonRanch.com. Oakland International Airport, offering new flights to Europe, Hawaii, and all across the USA. Oakland International. Park close, fly on time. With whole toasted sesame seeds, garlic, ginger, and other natural ingredients, soy vey sauces and marinades bring a taste of Asia to your favorite dishes. Support KQED's vehicle donation program and donate a car to help raise funds for quality public media. Powered by Cars. A KQED television production.